All right, you guys, I have my lovely cat Techno here because he loves attention. Okay, you want to get down now. This week, you got to stay tuned because I am making 3 different dinners with just you in mind. Yeah, that's right, for one person. So if you need some dinner ideas for just you, then I got you covered. I also have some really good grocery shopping tips, things that I've picked up through over the years of just like what works for me as a person cooking for one. Sometimes it can be hard to find motivation. So if you need it, stick around, watch this video, get some good ideas. I got you covered. Hi you guys, this is the first recipe in this series. So there are gonna be 3 recipes I share in total, and this is the first, which is the chicken, pesto, tortellini, broccoli. I'm just listing all the ingredients now. I don't even know what to call it. It's just like tortellini and chicken, tortellini and pesto and chicken and broccoli. I don't know, but it's so delicious and quick. I actually just got home from work. I'm absolutely exhausted and starving. This is one of those nights where I'm like, I would much rather just order in, but I'm not going to because I know that I have all the ingredients I need to whip something up faster than what it would take a delivery driver to get here to my house. So let's get cooking. I'm starving, and I don't know if you can see Techno in the frame. You need to get off my table. All right, let's go. Let's get cooking. Okay. So for this recipe, you're gonna need mushroom tortellinis. They are delicious, or any kind you really want. And then you're gonna add your Italian sausage, again, your favorite brand. This is the only one that I can find in Korea, so that's the one that I use. It's delicious. Then you're gonna pick your favorite pesto. You can do homemade if you'd like, but faster jarred is easy. And then we're gonna top it off with some frozen broccoli. Delicious. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do is just dice up your Italian sausage. I like to quarter the Italian sausage because then with every bite, you have a little bit of that really wonderful fried sausage flavor. Okay, go ahead and throw your diced Italian sausage in your air fryer. I like to set mine, you'll see this in just a second, for 5 minutes at 190 degrees Celsius. You can also do this in a frying pan over medium-high heat with a little bit of olive oil, and make sure to brown the sausage on both sides. The next step here is to put your water on your stove top. You're going to want to put that at high heat. This water is going to be for the broccoli. And then look at our Italian sausage is done. And then let's come back. So you should have 2 pots of water boiling on your stove top. One for your broccoli, and then another pot of boiling water for your pasta. You're going to want to start your pasta water a little bit later because tortellinis only take about 2 minutes to cook, and then they're ready to serve. So let's get some broccoli cooking. If you don't have a steamer like myself, what I like to do is just get the water boiling, and then I drop the frozen broccoli directly into the pot of boiling water. And this works really well. But you have to watch your broccoli carefully. Do not let it boil for a long time. Just put it in there long enough to break apart, get hot, and then take it out. You'll have perfectly steamed broccoli if you do it this way. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. So I didn't press record when I added my pesto, but you're going to want to
add 2 tablespoons of your favorite pesto sauce and make sure everything is thinly coated with the pesto. That's how you know you have the perfect amount. And also, there's no such thing as too much pesto, so really add as much as you're comfortable with.
All right, you guys, we have our finished dinner here, and oh, I wish you could smell it. It smells so good. Okay, everybody needs a recipe like this in their lives because it's quick, it's easy. Throw it on the stove. It literally took me less than 30 minutes to throw this all together. And that's my tip for you. If you are a person who struggles to get a meal on the table because you'd rather order, this recipe is for you when you are craving a home-cooked meal. It is so quick and simple, and I hope that you realize that today. And let's get a bite with everything on it. Let's give it a kind of a quick review here. Okay, got some broccoli, some Italian sausage. Let's eat out. You cannot go wrong. It's just so good. Change out the tortellinis if you want. That would be a suggestion. So like you can get spinach and ricotta. This one's mushroom. So yeah, pick what you want, customize it how you'd like, but this is my go-to and my husband loves it. So maybe you have a date over, an easy, impressive one right here. Stick around because we have another recipe coming. Next time we're making chicken fajitas, but the simple version with Brussels sprouts. You're gonna not want to miss that one. So yeah, stick around, watch. It'll be good, I promise. Okay. Welcome back to my kitchen. I just got home from work. We are not changing because I am hungry. I am ready to eat, and I noticed that I've been counting on my fingers a lot, and I don't know why. I'm being honest. Okay, we're gonna stop that right now. Tonight we are making a chicken fajita burrito bowl, and I'm gonna have it as a burrito bowl because I have rice, which brings me to my next tip for you. Cook with what you have. Like if you've got rice, cook with rice and don't buy extra tortillas. That's budget saving, and you want to eat what you have in your cabinets because you don't want things to go bad. And as a person who's a single cook, I am like very worried about my groceries going bad before I can use them. And I'm going to show you in just a moment like a life-changing thing I discovered here in Korea. And I'm pretty sure they have them at H Mart in the United States. So let's make chicken fajita burrito bowls, and our veggie today is going to be Brussels sprouts. So what are you gonna need for today's recipe? Stay tuned and find out. We're back and with comfy clothes. So that's what we're gonna need today to get us through cooking a meal. How many of you been there? It's been a long day. You don't want to, you want to get in your comfy clothes and you want to pass out and order Burger King. I've never been there, so I can't relate. Just kidding. I have been there. I can't relate. Okay, so what are you gonna need for today's meal? Let's get it. So you're like, why do you have uncovered chicken breast in your refrigerator? Guess what? It's for the camera. It's for the camera, that's why. Okay, we got some defrosted chicken breast. You thought it slid. That was supposed to be a cute moment. Okay, we got some defrosted chicken breast. What else are we gonna use for? Hi, Techno. We've got our Brussels sprouts. We've got our lime. We're gonna use half a lime, and then we're gonna use the other half for our next meal. So we are using our groceries today. Half a lime. Okay, where's our onion? Bell pepper. Actually, I pre-chopped my onion, so we're just gonna use the pre-chopped onion because I already did it. And guess what? That brings me to my next tip. When you buy your veggies for the week, if you are like me who you truly have no energy by the end of the day, chop your veggies ahead of time. Chop them up. I'm gonna use my onion that I chopped. So chop your veggies, it helps. It helps with the motivation to cook. Okay, so we are going to do for our fajita burrito bowls. I almost wish I would have done like mushrooms too. So good. All right, we're gonna do some chopped onion, we're gonna do a chopped bell pepper, we're gonna half our Brussels sprouts, and we're gonna season the heck out of that chicken. Does anybody else rinse their chicken breast? Because I just rinsed this. So let me know if I'm alone in that or if that's like what you usually do. Okay, I wash my hands well, and let's get our seasonings. So here's what you're going to need to season this chicken breast. Can you hear my cat in the background? You're first gonna need cumin. I mentioned this in my last video. Always pack the spices you need. We're gonna do onion powder. You see that onion powder? We're gonna do, you know, we might spice it up with some cayenne a little bit later, but we'll see. We're gonna do some paprika. I would recommend smoked paprika, but we're working with this today. We're gonna add the secret ingredient. If you can guess what it is, then you win. And some olive oil, just a little bit, and some garlic powder. Okay, let's do it up. Techno. Okay, so we are gonna season this chicken breast. It's only one, and I buy my meat frozen because this is the best way to do it in order to not spoil. Today we're using half a teaspoon and a quarter teaspoon. And we're gonna keep it really light because it's just a really thin chicken breast. And so I'm gonna put some oil on this, and we're gonna use a teaspoon of olive oil on the chicken. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is we've got our quarter teaspoon, and we're gonna use this because I thoroughly need to. All right, and I'm gonna use the garlic powder first. I'm gonna put my quarter of a teaspoon in there, got some garlic powder. I'm gonna sprinkle a quarter on this side. And you know what, we're gonna be generous. Some people are like, I don't wanna over season my chicken. Guess what? We're seasoning it today. I was a little out. Then we're gonna take our onion powder. And let's see if it'll focus. There we go, our onion powder. And I'm usually like a dump cook, meaning I like season how I see fit. We're gonna do a quarter teaspoon right on our chicken breast. Our paprika powder. Kind of out of focus there, sorry guys. Do a quarter, a little less than a quarter there. Okay. Our paprika. Do you see how it's all equal parts? We're not doing anything too fancy here. Gonna go with our giant jar of cumin. Do you guys say cumin or cumin? Am I saying it wrong? My mom says cumin. That's how I grew up hearing it. Okay, then we're gonna sprinkle some cumin on there. Look at that spice pile. You guys are probably concerned. Okay, and then the last thing we're gonna do, you're gonna do, literally, you're like, how could you do this? My secret ingredient, you don't get to know what it is, and we're just gonna do a pinch. Okay, what are we gonna do with all this seasoning? We're gonna season the heck out of this chicken, and we're gonna rub it in, and we're gonna really get both sides. I would recommend mixing your seasonings before. Okay, our pan has heated up. I'm actually gonna turn the heat down a little bit because we don't wanna cook this too fast. I'm gonna put a drizzle. Let's be super careful with this. A light, because this is already a nonstick pan. Oh, just a drizzle like that, perfect. A little tiny bit of oil, and I'm gonna cook our chicken in that. I'm gonna spread it around, get a little fun, get fancy with it. This is hot, this is ready. Let's make it happen. Let's listen to the sizzle. Ready? Are we ready? Beautiful. Okay, let's wash our hands and move on to the next step. We're gonna do about 3 minutes on each side and then check to see if it is ready to go. The best way to tell if your chicken is cooked correctly is if you check the temp. So if you have a meat thermometer, or if you don't have one, you should. We are gonna do that. We're gonna check to make sure that it is cooked all the way through, but that's going to be about 3 minutes on each side. Okay, we got our cutting board. This is all gonna go in the air fryer that you see here. Our onions are pre-chopped. Let's cut this package. I think that's the only thing I don't like, is that the packaging for this is plastic. That chicken is about ready to be flipped. Okay, we are gonna chop this pepper up. Flip our chicken. Ooh, perfection. Let's chop it. Flipping and sliding around. Gonna save that for the food trash. A rough cut. Okay, are we, let's see if this is cooked. 3 minutes on each side. Let's see how we did. And that is beautiful. It's a little crispy on the outside. Next time I would use a little bit lower heat, but look at how beautiful that is. And we're gonna really chop it. Yeah, a little crispy on the outside, but you know what? It's tender and juicy, and that looks great, and it is fully cooked. Beautiful. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wash these Brussels sprouts really quick, and then I'm just gonna put like a teaspoon and a half of olive oil in these veggies. I'm gonna mix that up with a little bit of salt and pepper, and by a little bit, I mean probably 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a dash of pepper. And that's for all of these veggies. I am going to mix those all together, and then I'm gonna throw them in the air fryer for about 5 minutes. Okay, so this is like my bulk food section. It's a little dusty over here because I don't use the oven anymore. These are microwavable single serving rice things. So let me show you how it works. You pull the tab up just a little bit, pop it in the microwave, and 1 minute, and it's hot, it's ready to eat. I'm gonna put it in a bowl. Let's check on those veggies. That's all it takes. If you know, if you can get these in the US at H Mart, or like maybe they're just at stores. I don't know, I've never seen these. But this is such a lifesaver, and those veggies need to be checked. So let me know. I'm sure you can hear the veggies simmering behind me. We are gonna build our bowl now. So let's get started. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful that is. And it took me no time at all. So yeah, get your veggies in there, do what works. Cooking isn't hard when you stick to the basics. I think this is a delicious meal, and I think you will too. So try it out and let me know what you think. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Try it out. It is Thursday morning. I am in a huge rush, but I want to show you how easy this is to throw together a healthy lunch. And my students always give me a hard time. They're like, Ms. French, why are you eating so healthy? And I say, this is a part of self-love and self-care. You can also do this, but not now. Okay, let's just jump into it. We're gonna make a smoked salmon salad. This is by one of my very good friends, Hannah. You can check her out at Hannah Macy Sue on Instagram, so make sure to check her out there. We are going to make that salad, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is, and I hope it takes 15 minutes. So let's rush through, let's make a really good meal, and yeah, let's just jump into it. Okay, what we need for this recipe is pretty simple. I don't know if you remember last night's video, but we had half a lime, half an avocado. It looks like it's just now starting to turn brown, but brown doesn't necessarily mean bad. It just means that some air's gotten to it. Okay, we're gonna do some bagged lettuce. This is, I believe, pre-washed Pig in the Garden salad mix. And they come individually packaged, which is good for the environment? No. Good for my lunchbox? Yes. Okay. Then we are gonna have some green olives. And where else am I at? Half this onion. And smoked salmon. Okay. That's the ingredients. Let's whip this up. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is open up our salad package. And I am gonna do 2. You cannot get enough greens. So we're gonna do 2 salad container. Okay. Dump. I feel like everybody needs a meal that is gonna pack like a really healthy veggie dose, because everybody needs their greens, but that is quick. I'm like, have you ever heard of the term like dump cook? I feel like that's me. I feel like I'm the dump cook. Let's just throw everything together and make sure it's healthy and nutritious. And look how much salad that is. Wow, these little packages contain a lot. Okay, we're gonna press it down. Beautiful. Okay, now we are going to slice these olives in half. And actually I might quarter them. I'm gonna quarter them, so just slice them into a quarter. Put them right in there. I'm gonna do like, I think we've got about 10 olives here. 10 little green olives. I'm gonna put it right into the salad. Also, always pre-wash or wash your pre-wash lettuce. That's what I've heard. Did I do that this morning? Let's not talk about it. You gotta dance a little bit when you're cutting olives. Does anybody else do that? Get a little bit bored when they're cooking, so you gotta have like, you start singing to yourself? No? Just me? Okay, cool. Okay, almost done with these olives. Okay, we just finished the olives. Look at it, looks so green. Okay, let's move on to the next step. On to the next step, which is gonna be to chop this onion in half with my little tiny knife. guys ever, like, anytime anybody says lovely, do you guys get that Stevie Wonder song stuck in your head? Isn't she lovely? I love Stevie Wonder. Goodness. Okay, we're gonna slice these into strips, just like that. Ooh, getting better. Okay. Did I show the camera? It's getting better. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna actually save this onion for another meal. I'm probably gonna freeze it. Okay, we gotta take care of this because it's got some brown spots. So and dice it this morning. And we're just gonna squeeze that right on top. Delicious. Last step. Smoked salmon slice. All right, last but not least, got some feta. Crumble it up before I cut the package open. Just gonna sprinkle. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how beautiful that is. And what's our time? I have 25 minutes before I have to leave for work, and look how beautiful that is. All right, just enough time to clean up and get going. I hope that this recipe showed you how easy it is to throw something fresh and nutritious together in a really short amount of time. Choose proteins that you know are delicious and easy. And then I've decided I have one more bonus, not super recipe, but I just want to show you how you can use the ingredients in your fridge. So you're not going to want to miss that. So the next recipe is just using the ingredients that are in your fridge, like leftovers. What do I do with all of these leftovers that I have, veggie-wise? Okay. All right, so join me in just a little bit, and tonight we are going to make that recipe not recipe. Okay, so we're back in my kitchen, and we are going to wash some dishes, and then my coworker, Kali, she's gonna come over and join us for our bonus meal. I could have spent probably close to $100 this week if I just were to have eaten out. And if you're in the United States, it's probably even more than that. So this week, I probably spent less than $40 US on all of my meals because I cooked with groceries I already had. I had good bulk stock. And now I have enough of the basics, because if you keep cooking basic, it's easy. So I have enough of the basics now to make an entirely different meal. So I'm gonna wash some dishes, and then when Kali comes over, we're gonna start cooking. And I can't wait to show you how easy it is to throw together a dinner, and it's great. Hi, Kali, come on in. Okay, so Kali, today we are making leftovers, but with like fresh ingredients, leftovers. Okay, so it's like whatever is left in the fridge, and this is what I'm calling the bonus meal. Excellent. Yeah, because it's what's already in the refrigerator. Right. Excess groceries.
It's the bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus meal.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so let's get cooking.
Okay.
Okay, so Kali, for tonight's dinner,
What are we having tonight?
we are having. Oh, that was so good. We are having Italian sausage, which was left over from earlier in the week. Fried veggies, which if you just season neutrally, meaning like salt, pepper, keep it really basic, then you can use your veggies for different recipes. So I made a burrito bowl last night, but I put a little bit of cumin in them, but it won't be, I tasted the veggies, you couldn't taste it. And then we had some pesto from earlier in the week, and then I've accidentally bought a double pack of tortellinis, or tortellini, whatever you say.
Which works?
Ravioli. Oh, they're ravioli.
Oh, okay, ravioli.
Even better.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do today.
Is it mushroom ravioli?
It's mushroom ravioli, yeah.
Okay.
So that is what we're gonna cook. And it's all leftovers, and this will literally take us so little time. So we're gonna fry these, we're gonna reheat these in the frying pan after we cook the sausage. And then this is ready in 2 minutes after the water starts boiling.
Ooh,
So
nice.
quick, yep. Isn't that easy?
Very easy. That's like an ideal, perfect meal.
It is, it is. Okay, Chloe, one thing you might not know is that when you're cooking with sausage, it has a lot of fat in it naturally. And so you just wanna put a little bit of oil in your pan.
You don't need very much.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Like I would say that's half a tablespoon, maybe not even. And I'm just gonna, you always wanna heat your oil up before you put your veggies in, otherwise you get oily veggies.
Yeah, right.
And you don't want oily veggies.
Oily veggies are not so good.
No.
It's okay.
Yeah, because sometimes they'll last a long time and then sometimes they just don't. Or then they grow new onions.
Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah. And like I don't ever want a whole onion either. It's
Yeah.
so much.
I think one thing I wish that okay, and I was like,
Oh wow. When I made chili and coconut and they were so cold in our apartment. Because we left it, we made it so cold.
that's so funny.
Yeah, those were, I mean, that was really fun, just having, like, the four of us just being off.
Recently made a video, I was like, I'll come home and I don't want to cook. And I don't want to have to make myself dinner and go through chopping everything up. And so I was like, what? Actually, it's not this week. I was like, what are things that I would like to eat this week and I don't feel bad about, like, cooking for myself? And so I came up with just a couple of things and they were so good.
Yeah. I mean, it's so nice when we're able to come out with something like that. Okay. This is really easy. But, you know, it's so time.
It took me less than 30 minutes if I wasn't filming.
See, yeah, that's kind of ideal, is those meals like this one. That I mean, we're almost done and it's only been, what, 10, 15 minutes? Like,
Yeah.
that's so nice. Especially as a single person who has a full-time job, like, being able to come home and just relax.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's dish up.
Let's dish it up. Thank you. Oh, this looks yummy.
All right, you guys, my friend Kali just left and we had such a wonderful dinner. She loved it. But I hope this week you were able to see how easy it can be to throw together a dinner for one. If you have any tips or tricks that you want to share with me or maybe some critiques, I actually wouldn't mind that. I'm always looking for ways that like I can improve my cooking skill. So if you have some tips for me, I would love to hear them, but I hope that I've shared some wisdom with you as well. Please join me next week for another video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.